Hey everybody, welcome to WBPL-76 with Diggs playing a random roguelike because I love roguelikes. They even play some Soulash, continuing something I started a couple days ago. I believe it's a vampire cultist. Let's give it a shot. Let's see, head up to that, get some XP. I'm back. Some nice upgrades maybe. Haven't looked a little bit. Think anything's better than nothing. Take willpower over nothing. Scrap it. Dagger is decent. 241. Swap that. Throw that on. Can repair this, but lower the durability. Back. Arrows are kind of a bane early game. Oh god. Especially skeleton archers. Ah! But they're undead. Means they hate holy. Oh no. Human blacksmith. Not messing with me yet. Can't drink the skeleton boys though. I can slurp up this guy. Just rest a little bit till healed. Rest to get some stamina back. We can keep going. Undead seems to be pretty good for this build. Extra holy damage. Holy attack. A little bit low on the damage side though. Ooh, that's good for rituals. Get rid of some stuff. You pick up ritual ingredients to summon gods in this game. Let's rest a little bit more before we go in. A lot of skeletons in here. It'll be painful. Hell yeah, light healing, I'll take that. Although rollback's probably one of the best in the game to get away. Let's do some light healing. A little bit of a... Currently using daggers, should be doing that, but let's just go intelligence for now. And I'm dead. I didn't realize it was a champion until it was too late. Also didn't realize how many times they could hit. How's this build going? Barbarian. Oh, I'm supposed to charge a bull, I believe. Or beat a troll to death with my fists. Where am I? A little thirsty. Easy food off the ground. And my game crashed. Well, that sucked. Go back in. Alright, back in. Let's load. Free food, mushrooms. Man, it just does not want to play that one. There was an update. It might be an old save issue. We'll start new. We'll figure something out. Let's build fun. I beat the game with, I believe, a nomad, a warlock, I think that, and a berserker. Didn't do that great with the necromancer, inquisitor, or fallen knight. I was a fallen knight. Maybe we'll do the big beast move where we could just golem it up and break everything we see, and just perma-stun everything with strength. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Name it. We'll name it Tarnik after our first view of the night. Hey, buddy. This is Tarnik, the golem fallen knight, with the power to take the souls of anyone he kills to regain his power. Imprisoned for eons, banished from my own home. Finally made it back. Oh, look, a fox. It looks different than I left it. It's been so long. Let's get that out of here. So the Fallen Knight's pretty fun because you can perma-stun most things that attack you. If they're slower than you, then they never get a swing. If they're faster, they might get a swing like every other turn. To gather souls. Start with this fox. You got a box? Also, another good thing about the golem is they don't eat, but you have to feed them resources and burn their furnace. I'll show you when we get low. No, come back. Also, if you bump in anything, it hurts it. Let's see here. A little bit of XP grind. Oh, there's somebody. About to get some lads. Wait one turn. Stun, stun, stun. He's a little bit faster, so he's getting punches off on me. Oh. Thanks for the follow, Naked Jack. Almost to 50. We might even get affiliate one day. Figure I burned a few hours since I didn't have D&D got canceled for the night, so I figured I'd burn a few hours trying to work towards that goal. Hey Morris, it's 144. Just playing some Soulash. Made this guy after Tarnik, Golem, Fallen Knight. Fun fact with them is when they recover HP or their stamina, they burn a resource. So pretty much anything can be a resource. I don't think corpses can, but like coal can. So you'll just throw it in your eat and it'll fill you back up here. So getting like gold or any kind of like end game materials, which you can't really do much with till you really spend some time with it. How do I say it? It's just food for you, which is a pretty good resource in this game. You don't drink or eat as a golem, but everything you bump into breaks, like bonk, 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 bonk. It does hurt you a little bit, but now I got this tree. I can, so if I had a way to cut it, I could eat that tree when it's logs. But the whole premise of this game is your soul, essentially, was the original power in the whole game or universe. And at some point, you decided to make some children who betrayed you, and then they used pieces of your soul to build this whole world in a grand experiment. And you were released or finally broke free or got resurrected somehow, and now you're fighting your way back. You want to consume every soul you see. So you're technically the bad guy. See, this guy couldn't hit me because I was beating him in. So as you get more souls, you level up, become more powerful, and then there's a whole bunch of these places on the map where you can go. Like this, these are key locations with bosses. The exclamation points are like hard areas. You don't want to go there till you're a bit stronger. And then like these skulls are bosses that help you go into the dream realm while you fight some of the later bosses, but that's later. Ooh, this guy's tough. But like I said, luckily I can keep him perma-stunned because he's a bit slower than me. He never gets to swing because my one ability has a 0.3 second stun. Ooh, now I can chop up stuff. And a ring. Rings are nice. One second, I need to link somebody. One more second. All right, back to the game. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna kill a couple things till I get a few. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna kill a couple things till I get a few. One sec, I unmuted myself. There we are. Now I don't have to hear myself. Recovering HP just takes some time, which I should do because there are vampire hunters. So if it says looks threatening to you, you should run, which is kind of hard sometimes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Ah! If you lose line of sight, it's easy, but if you're just running in a straight line, they usually keep up with you. Things like this are nice because you could dodge. And then here I could eat all this, so that's really good. Oh, fuck. If I keep him stunned, I could probably take him, even though he's way more powerful than me. I'm probably going to die here. Actually, I think I'm going to win it. Please hit. Oh, no. Okay, we won that, but now we have to deal with the fire beetle, so not the greatest. Let's throw on some... Maybe I might survive material. 2 to 6, 2 to 3, so I have the best stuff I got on. I don't need to fight. But these aren't too bad. If I hit him once and it doesn't work, I'm pretty much dead. So let's do a little bit of shimmy. Oh, that's fire. We time to run. I need to get wet so I can deal with the fire beetles. If you get yourself wet, you become more immune to being on fire. Although I'm running low on stamina. Do you follow? Okay, he's not that fat. Hey, Actual Zenith, that's one of my favorite artists and a really good friend of mine. Welcome to the stream. Let's cover ourselves in water so we could fight the beetle. Even though I don't think it's going to help us at this point. We are way too low on HP. We got to find somewhere to hide and sleep. And a village is not a place to hide or sleep. Maybe some of these. Rest up a little. Rest until healed. Maybe no one saw me come in here. I'm healing pretty quick though. Run for your life. Okay, somebody saw me. That means they're gonna fight. Yep. Stun, 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 stun. Keep them stunned forever. Yeah, they can still move when stunned. It just they can't attack back, so. Oh god, I'm doomed. He has a bow. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, that's the downside of being melee early. No spells or range. They could just outrange you with the bows. But not a terrible run. Not the worst score I ever got. We'll try it. Let's see. I like the idea of like a vampire necromancer. I tried this combo before and I got pretty far. Yeah. This game, you know, roguelikes do that. Some little mistakes, not being too careful. I didn't even get up a level. I should have paid more attention to what I was spending abilities into. But this one's pretty easy because your first ability is raise zombies, which don't have a limit. So you can just keep pumping them out if you can find corpses and bones. But you want to save your bones because the bones will give you skeletons later. Let's name this one after... This will be Zenith, Vampire Necromancer Zenith. Let's see. Willpower recovers better. Got a couple points everywhere. Let's give it a shot. Aha, you woke up in the crypt. Hey, these are bats. Kill the bats. If I kill the bats, I get a zombie. Alright, raise that. Rah! I'm gonna make them attack the other one. In the beginning, they're not too bad. They have 40 hit points, which is plenty to take a few hits. They attack whatever I tell them to. Not greatly, but they do. But anybody could be turned into them. Come back! Stop running. If you attack anything, they usually attack. It's a great goo effect. Triple zombie. The AI isn't that great, but it works when you need them to attack, not you. Zombie. Alright, that's 5 zombies. I think this whole area has been out. Oh, here's one. Get them, boys, while I sit here and rest. A cool thing about the vampires, you need to drink blood to survive, which is not a food mechanic. So you don't need water or food. You just need blood. Well, every corpse has blood, so you just sip up the blood there, and then from the leftover of the corpse, you can raise a zombie. And then just continue on. There are Z levels here, so you gotta go up and down some. Click. Hello, what's up, bruh? Yeah, Vampire Necromancer's pretty great. Wait. Let's go upstairs, make them follow. Now they get to attack. Hopefully I'll get level 2 before we leave the cave. A lot of punching in this. See more corpse. A nice holy weapon? Okay. We got a knife. But now we can do something besides punch. Now we got a spear. Let's lap up some of that blood. Blah, 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 blah. Bring that back. Go back upstairs so they come up. When they come up, we can fight them. Take care, Moritz. Thanks for swinging by. Alright. Yummy. Yep. So we'll sleep to get back some of our fatigue, which is bad because we didn't put any points in endurance or willpower, so that'll take a little bit. But can sleep until healed. Hopefully that helps a little bit. It's a bit of a slow game in the beginning like this, but it pays. So send these guys to fight. They get the attention. Now I can come in and attack without feeling attacked. Lap up some of that blood. Raise a zombie or two. Gotta make them not stand on the corpses though, because then they won't raise. Wing zombie. All the zombies have names too, which is pretty fun. Click clack. Right. We could do 2 attacks. Let's just go with the spear. So just keep raising until we have an army of zombies. Alright. Let's go see what the world is like outside the cave. I think there's a hidden way up here. Behind the waterfall. No. But I did find pie, which is... You know, you always love blueberry pie as a vampire. Got a recipe for a head candle, which is a easy way to get light. I think vampires have dark vision, which wouldn't make sense if they didn't. Life is so peaceful until you came along. Sometimes they forget their spaces, but yeah, another zombie body right there. Now I got a fork. Bit better than mine. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Lead our zombies out. Downside is they're a little bit slow. Hey, Fair. That's Frank Frankenstein. Alright, so we're in the early gnome village, essentially. Yeah, they're gnomes, but I don't think they're actual gnomes. I think they're all dead, but there's like mechanical gnome cities and stuff. So seeing it doesn't worry, they're already dead. Yeah, see the mechanical wall. Bandage is good for recovering faster. Nothing else of interest. Luckily, the zombies get out of your way. Steal some recipes for making some stuff later. If you sleep in a bed, you recover stamina and stuff quicker, so if you do see a bed, just hang out. Unless you're a lich, you'll break the bed. The liches just destroy everything around you. But I do need to find some... I don't need to. You actually can go really deep in the negatives, but... Come on. Come on. Yeah, get him. Yeah, gnome villager. Let's kill him. Yeah. Yeah. Strength versus willpower. For this one, willpower. Learn that. We're not hurt. You can make stuff on the anvils, furnaces, and all that stuff. If you have a grindstone or whetstone, you can recover broken things, but it removes the durability by 10, so some low stuff doesn't really pay off. It's a goat. Mountain goat. Gnome. I'll drink from this one. And then raise a zombie. Lap it up. And raise the other one, so what am I doing? That was the only one I forgot. Get 'em, boys. No, the zombies live until they're dead. They only have 40 HP. I'm actually not sure they even recover unless you have a healing spell, which you don't right away unless you spec into a different class, which is nice because every time you level up, you have a choice of 3 abilities. One is definitely for the class you pick. Like I get a necromantic one, which is going to be great once I get it because the necromantic ability at level 2 is acid spit, and very few things besides trolls have resistance to acid. And the swamp god. So that's a really good, if I put a lot of points into intelligence, it'll pay off. Downside is it doesn't pierce, so you have to have an open view to shoot them with acid, and unfortunately there's a lot of zombies on the screen. Healing spell would hurt them. The healing spells are considered holy or whatever, and that makes undead and zombies and stuff get screwed over by him. Raise that guy. Also, the zombies are a little bit like aggressive, so if I go and hang out in here, they'll destroy walls to get to me. So if I sit here till rested, At least they used to, I'm not sure. But if I turn around, some of this stuff should be destroyed. Well, I guess they stopped. Where are we going? We're going to go up. Because on the map there's a marker. So inside the cave we go. Oh, it's up. So it's down then back up a different way up. Hey, bats. Ha 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 ha. You fell for my trap. Hopefully I'll level up one of these guys soon. That's a strong ass bat. 65 HP bat. Yeah. So light's good if you don't have any kind of dark vision or infravision, because being able to see without holding a weapon or a torch or a headlamp is great. This is only good for barbarians closing distance when there's archers. It doesn't do any additional stuff, it just gives you a long range to charge. So at least you're within melee of range attacker, which helps a lot because the arrow guys can really hurt you over time. And this is the acid spit I was talking about. This will be our main damage dealer. Although it does base off weapon damage, which is a little meh, but it's something. We're gonna use it anyways. Raise zombie. Yeah, these are all gold bats, but I go 12 damage is nothing to scoff at from range. Ha. Soon I will be whole again. Sharpened. I don't know what I'm sharpening, but I'm sharpening it. I need to hurry. Oh, there's a place to rest. No one noticed the zombies. Human woodcutter, human farmer. If they look weaker than you, they only give you like 1 soul. The harder they are, the more souls they give. So you start eventually looking for powerful enemies. Oh, I didn't see it, but there is... Oh, the axe is good to have just for having sakes. Scythe and... Hell yeah. Lap up that. Make a zombie. There's a secret door here, you can see, because it's shimmering. I think this is the cultist cave. Yep, I will send my zombies in first. Wait. Oh god, that guy has fire. He melted a zombie, but luckily he's a zombie now. Alright, that's a decent one. Take some of this. Let's see what we can upgrade. Physical resistance is huge. Nothing special there. My pickaxe is about to break, so this is much better. This is even better. Even though I technically want to keep this for cutting trees down, for right now it doesn't matter. We don't need food because we're not a food person. And we have a free spell of vines, which means I can cast the spell vines, and I'll use it on this big guy. As long as they're in the way, I won't die from this, but we can cast. Just in case he wants to move, we can just go, wow. Oh, he's stuck. Actually, that failed, so unfortunate. He's the deceiver, kill him. Shit, he's kicking the shit out of me. So I can hide behind my zombies. Raise another one up. Just walk away. can't handle another firebolt. I can hide for a bit. Alright, so we came out with that barely alive at 3 HP. Got a cool staff for it. So that's nice at least. Another corpse up here for me. Alright. Yep, so we're going to wait a little bit and recover some. Check if there's anything worth keeping, which there really isn't. Got the longbow recipe. Another zombie here. The snake goddess will probably get us killed right now, so we're going to wait. I don't know where all my zombies are. I think they're hiding upstairs still. We're just going to hang out. Just drag it off there. Now we can zombie it. So I'm just going to rest in a corner. Alright. Get some sleep. Yeah, this game has a lot of cool secret areas. I haven't discovered them all, but I've seen a bit of it. But shimmering walls, sometimes behind waterfalls, sometimes there's like little differences where there's a way to descend or go down. But after this, I'm going to attempt to summon a snake god, which might end the run completely, but we'll see. I'm going to have them surrounded by zombies, so we're going to see how it goes. So I'm going to go here. I think I have incorporeal. Damn, I don't have any ash. We got to go find some. I need a unicorn horn, fairy, demon, or vampire ash. Something that's magical in nature. So for now, the snake god will survive, and so will I. I'm being robbed. Not yet. Call an ambulance, but not for me. So I think in this town there's like a high-powered wizard. We're gonna not want to be looking for him. Oh, what's that? Fish? I don't need fish. It's a living. Drink some of that blood. Wash off some of that blood. Winston, help me. Hurry, just don't die on me. Dies on me. Spit. Now kill your friend, Winston. There we go. Some strength ain't too bad. More zombies. Gaisley, help me. I'm on it, just don't die on me. Sometimes they have some good weapons. It's kind of like most MMO type games where different color weapons mean better or more powerful. You only can hold so much, so you gotta kind of limit what you're gonna pick up and carry. But at the same time, the durability goes down so fast that it's like, keep upgrading. I'll take intelligence over, any kind of pants. I'll take the scythe. Gives me an extra stat. Take any kind of hat as well. Actually no. Fire is more common than fire spells. Here, see fighting over here, you go, hey, what's up? Alright, zombies are back in town, boys. Oh, fish person.
WBPL-76.
Hey, Tex. Hey, Tex, what's up?
WBPL. Are you live or no?
I am.
How many people are watching?
I got 7 currently.
What?
I know.
You're watching this stuff. I just recorded me a podcast.
A podcast? I didn't even know you had a podcast. What's your podcast called?
It's called the Berkeley Public Library Podcast. I answer a lot of questions about cataloging, forming effective cataloging metadata solutions for integrated catalogs. I also speak a lot about stack editing and how to make sure that when you're creating catalogs, you're not only laying down a portal of knowledge to access that which has been laid. No, actually, we don't talk about it.
I'm about to say, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no. Yeah, apparently I'm turbo quiet. I guess.
Apparently you're quiet. Like, I have you 200%, so yeah, you're kind of quiet.
Discord.
It's Discord. Hey, look, we got Vampiric Touch as a vampire. That's funny.
Ah, well, that's good. Playing to 7 people.
It's gonna take a while until we get like, your tens of thousands of viewers every time you go live.
No. Listen. You will be up to my 4 dozen in no time.
What do you mean 4? Yeah, whatever, nerd. I've seen that stream once or twice.
I've seen that stream hit 1,000, but the thing is that yes, as I said last week on the podcast, if I wanted to do that, I could.
Well, yeah, you want to enjoy what you're doing.
Well, yeah, because like the best part of a job is when you can tell your boss no and leave.
Yeah, I've been on that edge for a long time.
But that's the thing is that if you depend on the kindness of strangers, you can't say no. There's nowhere else to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
you're like,
the last resort. You can't ask anymore. It's like, hey, you know, you guys, I'm in real trouble now. They're like, cool, play more games. No thanks.
Yep. Always do things for me, please.
Hey, upvote and subscribe.
Yeah, if you heard the man, hit that follow button. The second we get to 30 people, we will be one step closer to having Goob as a channel point system. That's my dream.
Where are you taking this Twitch channel?
Dude, don't worry. Like all BPL operations, they're accidents until they're successful. Then it's just as planned.
Has a plan.
Dude, I have a plan. No. But so many people just like having a good time. I think that's what it's about.
I just found a crop goblin named Sias. Or Slias? Slass? Whatever. Kill him.
Slass! Kill that bitch.
He's like, aye, aye!
Tex Rob was saying that you are turbo quiet. You want to turn yourself up?
Yeah, what can I do about that? Answer, not much. I have
Gotcha.
my thing maxed down.
I understand.
It's always something. If it's audio, it has to be something, right?
Yep, it's black magic.
It's all different kinds of magic. But, no, Vampiric Touch doesn't turn people into vampires. It gives you life for the damage you dealt. So, if I did 10, I'll get 10 HP back, which is pretty huge as someone who's going full intelligence build. You don't get a lot of HP. Oh, thank God it's nighttime. I can see again. The limited bubble, if you have infravision, daylight kind of screws your vision. I'm a vampire. Shouldn't be able to even be in the sun, but whatever. Rise, zombie. My army of zombies is alive. So what else? What are you up to today, Tex?
Oh, you know, just that normal thing, working my life all the live long day.
All the live long day.
However, I'm about to go run Argentina into the ground.
HOI or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to play some HOI and wait until how long people showed up and said, Tex, please let me play. I promise this time it'll be different.
Yeah, I was supposed... I mean, just want to throw this out there because I want to throw him under the bus. As you can see from my title, I was supposed to be playing Pit People with Psyduck today, but he made... I don't know if he has plans, but he promised Knut to play some HOI, and I was like, you didn't even like that game. But here we are.
Well, I'll say this, Dave. Even if you don't like Hearts of Iron, if you played the Old World Blues mod, you'd probably get lost in it.
It's just not appealing,
No, it's...
in my opinion.
It's just one of those things where, like, even a really good mod can change things. Where you'll be like, oh, I don't normally like this, but oh, it's Star Trek.
Yeah, but themes are one thing, enjoyability is another.
Blowing up cats? What are those?
Well, I mean, there was a cat, but these are currently sheep and goats that I'm turning into zombies.
Cool.
I'm zombie farming, yo.
All right. Well, I'm going to go see what Pablo's up to. I'm going to go check.
Tell him to stop playing with the knife around his kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny. You know what is the most popular game right now in the Legion? Farming. I'm watching them do it.
Yeah, they have an opt-in now.
They're taking it very seriously. They're like, all right, boys, the corn. And I'm like, hey, guys, anyone flip a tractor? And they're like, no, Tex, that wouldn't be efficient. Now, the irrigation's down on the South 40. And
Oh,
like,
my God.
It's hilarious. They're actually running a good farm.
You know
Aside
what?
from
That's awesome.
It's aside from the hay mountain.
I mean, the hay mountain's required.
No, they were like, we could build a barn or we could dump it in this hole. Filled it in and it becomes giant. And now we made a hay mountain. Like, Jesus Christ, no, like, you can see it from the sky. They're wonderful people.
They are. Well, you enjoy your HOI. I'm going to stream for a few hours to help us work towards that amazing affiliate goal.
Affiliate goal.
Actually, you know what? With a couple new guys that came in today I never seen, pretty happy. I think we'll probably hit 50 today.
Cool.
It's the first step against mankind's greatest enemy. I don't know what that is. Anyways, take care, Tex. Drop and I think that's good. Oh, get some chicken corpses? Hell yeah.
Well, hello, Diggs. How are you?
Hey man, what's going on?
Well, you know, I came in to see how you're doing and watch you play games.
Oh, that's very helpful. One more viewer.
Woohoo.
Wow. Yeah, I had picked some really nice intro music and had the looping video, the WBPL thing going on.
I'm gonna have to check it out later.
Yeah. No, not really boredom. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, hold on, let me see if like it decided to mute everything else on my air. How about that? Speak up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're much better now, even for me.
Turn my output up.
Oh no, don't do that. I just fixed it. Don't worry.
Okay, all right, cool.
Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, I saw Rob.
I did. Yeah, I saw Rob earlier.
Hey, Bob
Follower
Gold
gold
Thrasher.
man, 50 out of 50.
We did it, boys! We hit the 50! Woo! We're gonna be so cool. Actually, that was the first of many. Another fart. OE Sin on 77. Okay, that's a Halo thing. Oh, there's another one. Reventide.
Oh, we got a big pog.
Oh
From
shit.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Big Pog, BPL, 50 out of 50. You know what? We actually went above that now. We're at 51 out of 50. Which, all right. Now we just got to get a couple more streams in. Let's see. 4 more streams and maybe 6 more hours. Shogoth Slime Deposits. Now that is a name. That is a whole name in one. Okay, Kane85. If you're bots, relax. We don't need people that badly, but if you are real people, thank you so much for it. I'm not sure where you picked up the stream from. Maybe you're a roguelike fan. If not, I didn't post on Twitter. I know Tex might have said something. That would have been cool. But
I'm
for
not
now,
a bot, I promise.
I'm not a bot either. If I was, I'd be super advanced and so strong that I would make other bots. You know what? Deity Zombie. Oh, Tex tweeted. Hey, everybody. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, that explains the sudden rush. Yeah, Tex was just in here, but he just went off to play some HOI with a couple other BPL members. But he'll be back. Oh, we're going to steal that bedroll because then we can get some good rest out in the field.
We got Eventide there. He recently just got into Mech Warrior. And
Oh,
was recently
awesome.
introduced to Tex.
That's really cool. And Shogun Slime Deposits, great name. I'm a big fan of Tex as well. Been a big fan for too long. I might have, if you ever watched his stream on YouTube or the Courtesy Flush, which I highly also follow, watch every Saturday, watch me and Hattenberg and Crow play through.
Oh, hey,
Tex,
hey,
what the hell?
Well, I decided I would help. I decided to lean out and tweet.
I was like, oh crap, we got the bots coming in, all these random but no, a lot of them already they already called you out.
No. They're nice people.
The best of people. If they have you as their a good, if you're in there.
Listen, there are three things you're gonna see on my Twitter: charity, shit posts, and me yelling at the Albanian embassy about my MiGs.
Which still haven't showed up yet. We understand.
We found out they sold them.
Yeah,
to
believe
communists.
It or not, we got tipped off. They got sold. We were like, fuck. Because at this point we were gonna buy them and then sell them to Ukraine. Like just like because I think it'd be funny to show up and be like, hey guys, we brought some food and some sandwiches and an Air Force.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean it would be illegal, right? Because we're not Americans, right?
Well,
no,
we're also
listen. Well, I didn't bring them a jet. I brought them a box that contains a jet. It's different. It's like an 80% lower. You know what I mean? They have to put it together.
Well, it's also not like you're arming them either. I mean, they're just jets. It's humanitarian aid.
Yeah, it's a
so they're decoys.
Well, I mean,
any of you kids know how to fly?
Listen, it's just one of those things where so I leaned out and tweeted. So if you see people enjoy, I just said, hey, if you want to see the community, here's where you can. I'm gonna go back to working on BattleTech. But enjoy. I'm sure you'll get a lot of BattleTech questions. A lot of people
I'm such a huge BattleTech fan.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing is now you can talk to these people, and they're probably going to ask you the best questions, like, "Hey, you're a mod in the BPL. How do I get in?" And you'll just be like,
If you don't know how to get in by now, and if you're an old fan of Tex, you'd never figure out how to get in, then it was just watch the videos. I mean, I used to listen to them kind of like a podcast on those Sunless Seas, Sunless Skies, some SS13. Throw it on in the background at work or whatever you're doing, and it was fun. You hear some laughing or him giggling like a madman. You remember the timestamp, and you come back later when you had the ability to watch a screen. And now he actually has a podcast called the Black Pants Legion podcast.
No, it's at Berkeley Public Library podcast.
Berkeley Public Library podcast. I was on it once or twice, and so if you're into that, it was. I mean, legally, not at all. But yeah, thank you. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah,
it's all right. This happens on the air where you're just like, "Hey, everybody, remember what I'm doing? Yeah, I'll have a sandwich for lunch." And oh man, these cars are everywhere. Where was I? I do that all the time. I've had 8 conversations in 4 seconds before. I had a lady who wrote me and thought I had a stroke. She was like, it's great that people like you are still able to do things. And I was like, people like me?
What?
Like, no, it's just because I kept getting distracted at something. And she thought I was a special person, which I am, but it's hurtful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I was saying, if you're an old member of Black Man's League, never found your way in, I would have just kept watching till the end. And newer people, it's kind of the bigger videos. In the future, you'll have to
Who
just keep
knows?
watching. If you're a fan, you're a fan. You'll figure it out. If not, well, you can always come watch him on his YouTube, on his Friday or Saturday streams, possibly
Watch
When I stream,
here.
I stream.
Watch
When I
everything
stream, I
multiple
stream.
times.
Every stream,
when I-
multiple times.
Yeah, I stream when I stream. It's just one of those things. I gotta be in the mood.
I
It
found
ain't
a
my
crown.
job. Oh, yeah, all right. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to lean out and tweet, so now you have to deal with these people. Enjoy.
Well, I'm glad.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Dix.
Thank you.
No
Enjoy
problem.
your HO or your BattleTech production stuff. I'm going to put on this
Well,
crown
I-
and act like I'm the king.
Well, I have to do some HOI and some BattleTech production stuff. It's just one of those things where I can watch one and do the other and make notes.
I found the unicorn horn. Now we can go kill the snake goddess. All right, man. Enjoy.
All right, later.
Tell Psyduck he abandoned me if you play with him.
I don't see him. I
Yeah,
only see
no
Metaphor
one does.
Science. All right, you got it.
Later. Man, that guy. Thank you, all of you for coming out, following if you did. Really appreciate it. This has only been up for a couple days. We've only had one test stream, one full stream of second or two worlds with Rob and Bowser here.
Hi.
Tooch never really showed up, unfortunately, but that's I don't know about that. Oh, thank you more. Murdos, thank you so much. Clown Car, great name. Milsurp, hey Milt, I haven't seen you missed Tiberius streaming the sunset on Standing Indian Mountain on the Appalachian Trail earlier. But other than that, yeah. Thanks
I
for
forgot
coming in,
that
everybody.
I forgot that he's now on the Appalachian Trail, isn't he?
He is. And he's doing amazing like he has the Garmin set up so you can actually track it if you opt into Tib Trek.
Tib Trek. Yes.
Yeah. And
That's good.
yeah, just enjoy watching his trail ride with him and his partner. He streamed a nice sunset for all of us earlier. It was really great. Thanks everyone for swinging by for
Yeah. I'm happy to see this many people. I mean, this is awesome.
I agree.
And I'm sorry that, I can't be as good as Psyduck the Psyduck,
Well,
because
it's not
he's Psyduck.
it's not as good or good as we've been talking about playing Pit People forever. Then we came up with this idea together, and I was like, oh, we could do it on stream. And he's like, sure. And I went to him today. I'm like, hey, my D&D game got canceled. You want to do it? And he's like, sorry, I made plans with Canute. And I'm like, why would you do that? But anyways, enjoy the plans with Canute. And now here we.
Well,
I haven't
I'm
seen
here.
Wendigos
I'm
or
here for you,
Sasquatch.
Diggs.
He did see a couple bears and a lot of people doing weird poses in front of trees. But overall, he's been pretty solid. Don't go hugging or wrestling bears.
Yeah, I'm sure that the weirdest thing he's going to find on the Appalachian Trail is just more people.
Okay, this guy's hurting way too much. I'm in an area I should not be. Let's get some HP back. Okay. That hurt a lot. Let's get some better pants on because we're in a bad area. Crap, I didn't. Meat. Run away. I never picked up all the stuff. I still had a cool sword and some shin guards. An intelligent sword. Not the way you think, though.
That happens.
It does. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I did a lot of work around the hobby farm today. For those of you not in the know, I'm starting to build a hobby farm, so that'll be if I'm on here, it might be a reoccurring topic about trying to get a green thumb and grow some vegetables and stuff like that because I'm a crazy hermit. But hey, whatever. I'm having some interesting times with the live stream on the old moderator page. It seems to be coming in and out, so I'm not exactly sure what you're doing. Yeah, the stream. I just for some reason it comes on and it goes off, and so I have no idea what you're doing, Diggs. So
I run it at 1080 60 frames, which limits it because we're not affiliate. Once we get affiliate, we can have like auto adjusters for the quality on it, I think. But for now, it's Or now it's legit just like I can lower it to like 720 and 60 or just 7 or 60 no frames, but anyways, it comes down to just how much bandwidth you have currently. If
Yeah,
it'll be
well,
and we're totally deprioritized. Hey, sorry, my brain just shut off. Grognar Gamer, thank you for the follow. Sensor Lampronius, thank you for the follow. Rob, greet these people. It's your job. And in the text chat, tell them how awesome and your two worlds. Oh God, men in front of me. Ha! Well, let's see you run with that arrow in your knee. That's copyright infringement.
uh-oh. That's not good.
Hello, all the people. See, if I gotta get a weapon called the Life Drinker, which is a legendary or artifact, a dagger that lets you use life vampiric touch, but if you're a vampire with vampiric touch and life leaf, it's an achievement. Because they're like, wow, that's a lot of something, doing the same stuff over.
Yeah.
Like I got an achievement with a real lucky run as a dark dwarf as a berserker. I was able to get the Giant's Belt and the Giant Slayer weapon, and it made you a giant dwarf, which made you a normal looking person.
I mean, yeah. Rob and I were running into that problem yesterday in Two Worlds. There was giant dwarves haunting a haunted dwarven ruin.
Nice. But I was the giant dwarf. That was the power. That was a secret. Remind me not to immediately raise the next body. I gotta get some blood. Oh, right here. I'll drink this blood. I'll raise it.
Oh.
Wait, can I? Oh, it only... So it does 0 damage because it's... Dang. Death damage doesn't work on zombies, so I got no health. I thought I could, like, infinitely feed off my zombies, but no. I gave them life. They can't give me life.
It'd be rotten blood, so it'd be pretty foul tasting.
True. But when you're hungry enough, everything's okay. Well, I do want to go punch a troll to death with the Berserker class, though.
Do it.
We'll have to finish this run as the Necromancer. But I'm collecting bones, so I can finally unlock some skeleton champions later.
Oh, excellent.
Get them, boys. Step up here, then yoink. Just a lot of acid spray at this point. We'll always take an extra that. Raise the zombie. That guy. Alright. Yay, rain. Rain helps if you're dealing with anything fire related, which is most things in the game. God, this guy's strong as heck. Oh, he's a human archer. Rise! Ooh, we got gloves. That'll be a nice addition. We don't have gloves yet. Yeah, the legendary stack of dwarves. If they're as strong as 3 dwarves stacked on top of each other. The God of War. I can't summon that guy yet. He's not real. I'm the God of War. That's why. Not really. I am a god, though. A god that had its pieces ripped away from its body to create the world, and that's why you're back. You are the evil guy. You're here to kill everything to get your soul back. Because everything has your soul. And that's kind of the plot of this roguelike. You come back as you were sealed away, or your power was stolen by your kids, and they made the world with it and other gods, and you're like, other gods? But I'm the only god. And you deal with that.
I'm not sure if I'm onto the whole roguelike. I really got into Gungeon. Or Enter the Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon is great, for one, right away. So I get that. I got into Gungeon pretty hard at one point as well. It's not super roguelike. It's more like a roguelite, like a light version of it, because your progression unlocks other things, but you do start over all the way. Yeah. But it's definitely a different kinds of feeling. Ooh, I can heal all my zombies. Oh, living being? No, it'll kill my zombies. Dragon's Breath. Hey, the Greater Oots, thanks for following, man.
Oh, zombies.
Yeah, essentially it's this kind of a rip of Chronos, except Chronos, instead, in this Chronos, you were just a soul in like a formless world, and you were, at some point, you're like, I want to create something. So you made a son and a daughter, and then your son and daughter worked together to steal you away, steal all your power, and then use that power to seed the entire world as kind of an experiment. Other gods were made from their children, and now there's like God of Rain, agriculture. Like by the time I hit level 4 or 5, one of them's going to come fight me, either the swamp god, the river god, or the agriculture. They're going to have a spiel. I'm going to tell them, you don't know what you're talking about. This is my soul. Come back to me. Every time you absorb them, you get more knowledge. And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but there's a really cool like plot development as you go. Now, that being said, I can get Winds of Decay, which is Necromancer, some more death damage. I can use Healing Wave, which will heal none of my guys, which I don't see why this would be great at all. Or Dragon's Breath, which would just be the same thing as Winds of Decay, slightly stronger, and fire damage. Dragon's Breath or Winds of Decay? You know what? We're going to do that thing where I think there's a way you could like people vote on it.
Oh, let's see.
I actually don't know. Sorry guys, I'm not the best streamer in the world. But I'm going to attempt maybe. Let's see. How to improve Twitch. I don't know how to improve Twitch. Predictions, votes, activity feed, mods. I guess prediction.
Maybe.
Not available in this channel yet. All right, so I'm not cool enough to have that kind of stuff yet. So I'm just going to say, type 1 in the chat if you want me to pick Winds of Decay, which is dark death damage, slightly weaker AoE, but I think the same range.
Fair Fight Frank is saying prediction is for betting.
Oh, okay. So 1's Winds of Decay, 2 is for Dragon's Breath, because Fire Breath, or essentially Death Breath, like terrible breath, it's about 2 damage difference on average. So we got 1, 1, 2, 2. All right, you guys, you can't be splitting. We can't be splitting. Someone has to.
Here. Oh, don't.
Okay, we got 2 more. Oh, we're leaning way towards more Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath's coming through.
Well, it's Dragon's
Breath. Ooh, the Night Owl. Thanks. Zaz does stuff. Hey, what's up? Kooky, 2K2. Thank you. 3? If you go 3, we're going to be healing, and I'll kill most of our zombies. We're necromancers. We don't want to heal our zombies, but I appreciate the... we'll appreciate the vote for it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna. Oh, there's more 2s than 1s. So as of now, since I don't want to wait too long, I'm gonna go ahead and do the. I'm gonna put some points into willpower and endurance just for recovery's sake. But we're gonna definitely go to Dragon Breath. Now I can just go. Hey you, get out of the way. Ah.
For Zazzy, for voting 3, I take it you've never played Final Fantasy VI and had to fight the Doom Drain. Very simple. Phoenix down. That's all I'm going to say.
Now, the other thing I probably should have mentioned is that the Decay of Winds, whatever, would do 0 damage to the zombies, but the fire will, so I can't shoot through my army of zombies. But I can take on a few enemies with it at the same time instead of just one.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Let's absorb some heat. Raise that guy up. Yeah, we're taking out this whole keep.
With your army of the undead.
Yeah, but
kill my minions.
It's like you've been drafted into the Skeleton Wars.
That sounds like a kick-ass music video. I'm not gonna lie.
Skeleton Wars?
Drafted into the kind of like veteran of the Psychic Wars or something along those lines, like the Blue Oyster called.
Yeah. Ooh, got an epic weapon. Not weapon, shield. Just give us 2 willpower. Get rid of that one, get rid of that sword. Until the boosts to stuff don't really do much. But the fire and acid sword. That's way cooler. So this one when it hit, wow, that's already that hurt. Anyway.
So that's a good question that just popped up in the chat. How easy is it for you to replace the zombies if you kill them?
Any corpse. If you see this on the ground, you just step back and you get one back. So the zombies don't get stronger, so they only ever do like 1 to 4 damage, and more as the enemies get more and more physical armor, it does only 1, 1, 1, 1. So they legitimately are just 40 HP meat sacks at some point. So not the best. Definitely not the best. Ooh, sight's way better than... Getting one more extra vision bubble is pretty huge. Spit some fire at him, come up, drain him a bit, because it'd be nice to have some HP. Hit him with a whole bunch of acid damage. Oh, if you burn him, so I don't think... Yeah, you don't... The bodies actually get destroyed when the zombies die, so you can't re-raise burnt or killed zombies. I think that's why the Wind of Decay is death, because you could essentially just breathe over an enemy and breathe over your zombies and still do damage to your enemies. Bum, 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 bum. So this big circle I keep doing is the command allies, which make them actually attack who I want them to attack.
Excellent.
Sorry, zombie. Walk up, drain, acid, acid. Raise them up. Acid sword. Definitely take... I think the acid's melting down most of their equipment, which is unfortunate. Don't need that, don't need that. I'll take an acid sword. The durability in this game is what's a real limiting factor earlier. Hey, thanks for following, Zikar86. That's my year of birth. Old man here. Not really.
Yeah, I got a year on you.
How dare you. Take it back.
I wish I could.
Burn the bodies. Breathe. I gotta rest in a bit. Every time you rest to get your energy back, you lower your overall energy allowance. Ooh, legendary pants. Not legendary, epic. Anything's better than what we got currently. Thank you, thank you. What we got there? Baker Base, sick name.
You said this was Rogue Light, right?
Oh, this is Roguelike. When you die, you start all over. Or beat it.
Okay. Now, do you manage to keep your kit and equipment, or...?
Nope. You don't get to keep your equipment when you're in-game. Everything breaks so quickly because of durability. So, here's a fun little... No, thank you. Okay. No, thank you. So in the game, like, durability is the worst because everything you get that's nice will eventually break, especially weapons and shields. Like, that's the main stuff that kind of melt. But there are abilities and stuff that cause damage to all of your weapons and stuff. I got this horn to summon a god later if I want. I'm going to go back and kill the snake goddess after this area is cleared. But there is a way, if you find a sky forge, which there are a couple places around the map and a couple that randomly generate, you can do a ritual to summon Sif or Smith. He's the god of essentially blacksmithing, like crafts. If you kill him, everything that you create, because there's a whole crafting system in this game, gets made without durability now. So there's no more breaking. Everything in game still stays. So if you find a cool item, you're kind of eh. But you can craft when you disassemble or like salvage something like this shield I'm about to do because it's broken.
Yeah.
There's a chance you'll learn the recipe. The higher intelligence, the more chance you'll learn it, and then you can just see how to make it. And when you're making it, there's a chance you'll make the legendary edition of it, which will give it properties, or just powered up versions based on your intelligence. But if you make it yourself after killing that god, you there's no more durability issues. You just have it.
Sounds like he's the first one to beat.
And the thing is, he's one of the weaker ones too. It's just getting to where one of the Sky Forges are is the hard part.
Ah.
I will crack your skull with my hammer. I didn't even know that the god, I mean the Skyforge was an altar to a god till I was looking at it and it said summoning ritual on it, and I was like, what?
Ooh, what does this do?
Because when you look at altars, whether they look like altars or not, they definitely have a look about them, and they'll say summoning ritual or whatever. And then you can know, like, I'll run into one eventually because like I said, I'm about to have to fight a god soon. Kill that guy.
Go, my minions!
Get him.
Eat his brains!
Actually, that's exactly what it is. Go, my minion. He's killing so many zombies. I gotta go up and drain him. I need the health.
Feast. Drain his life force.
The downside is it takes so long for you to move when there's this many zombies on screen because everyone has to do their turn. So the gods are kind of they're templates. So like the items that they wear are randomized. Like they're always different wearing stuff, but their abilities and stuff stay the same. Actually, I don't even have this on. So when you know what you're going up, like if you go against the river god. So another really cool thing about this game in the gods is when you kill the god, it removes their stuff from the world. So it makes it harder on you as a player because now there's no more rivers. If you're a character that drinks water, there's no more rivers to drink waters from. Or if you're a character, like if you want to hunt, like knock down trees, you kill the god of nature, no more trees. You take agriculture out, all the fields die, so you can't, like, it's hard to make. Ooh, alchemist fire. So like if you take out the god of the swamp, the whole swamp area of the map dries up into like desert land. And if you kill the god of winter, it becomes endless winter. You kill the god of the daytime or nighttime, it starts raining fire from the sky. And if you're outside, your clothes and yourself all get fucking destroyed by being outside. So it's, you gotta, like, kicking them out is not a benefit to you. You don't even get anything. I mean, some of the gods give you a power though. Like if you kill the god of the hunt, you get summon the white stag. If you kill the god of the mountain, which is a dwarf, he gives you the ability to throw an actual dwarf that you summon from like the other side. Oh. And it fights for you for like 20 turns. Really strong dwarven berserker mob that's on your side. And it's really funny because you legitimately just summon a dwarf and throw it. Also, if you kill the anvil guy, he gets you throw an anvil, which is remarkably weak, but then you can use the anvil if you're making stuff.
So no one tosses a dwarf but a god. Gotcha.
No one, yeah, the god of the mountain. What's funny though is like you see over here. Oh, hey, it's me. Yep. Enjoying.
Yeah, it's sounding like that turn. That you gotta be either very strategic or.
Yeah, you're gonna, like, if you're someone,
it's gonna get real.
Like, I can drink blood off of corpses, so that's, I don't have to worry about water or food. That's my only resource bar is bloodthirst. But if I kill the god of the mountain, all the stone here, including the gems inside that are meant to be crafted for high level gear, becomes dirt. The only thing left is the raw materials for like metals and gold and stuff, which is fine for like the basic stuff, but you can't have magical or super cool shit. Oh gosh, he's throwing javelins.
Pointy sticks.
No,
yeah, one true weakness.
It's true. I'm a vampire, so I gotta watch out for the pointy sticks. Figure I'd come in here and rest a bit. Need to recover. Got a bone bow, some furs, a pike. These are nice for the areas when you're normally person. But let's just rest and get back some of our stamina.
I mean, you would think that in all the Dracula stories that some peasant somewheres would have thought, if I get a bunch of sticks and just start throwing them, he'll be harder. One of them's got to hit him.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you have like 20 people just throwing javelins at like Dracula. I mean, outside the whole supernatural stuff where you get turned into mist or bats or just super speed where he just catches and throws them back at you. But realistically, he turns around, everyone just throws a javelin. The chance of hitting a heart, it can't be that low.
I mean, super speed, overrated.
Yeah, if you watched, what was that, the Science Channel, that he's no longer on, Kyle Hill. Kyle Hill used to do a thing like, I don't even remember the name of the show anymore. It was like I Love Science or something like that, where he used to do like theories about superpowers and how games would work in real life. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I've only ever heard of that. We up here in the land of the North, where we all live in igloos and drive dog sleds.
Oh, right.
We've only ever heard of shows that deal with science.
All right.
Usually it's red green 24/7.
Dude, all these zombies were stuck in this cave this whole time.
Did you lose your army?
I lost a portion, but I'm gonna bring them in here by continuously commanding them to come in here before I summon the snake god. I think the snake god just gives you an ability, but we're gonna try. But with my unicorn horn, it's a ritual ingredient. I can use this here, and I've summoned the goddess of silence. She goes ... and I go, oh, by the way, I'm Zenith, because she hung out. It's like, and who might you be? Goddess of silence ... Not a talker for sure. Good, your generation talks too much ... So now, if I hover over and hit shift, you can kind of get descriptions. And it says, Sukna was a goddess of sound before her punishment for leading mortals in rebellion against the other gods. Her tongue was taken for her crimes, ensuing that she could never again whisper into the ears of mortals. She is now the patron of Stoics and scholars. She is the mother of Orthus, eternal partner to Viber, and your granddaughter. And she looks challenging to me. She probably will kill me. She's going to use a bow, which hurts. Other than that, I just have to get behind my zombies and pray that she can just keep going.
Well, I mean, what is an arrow but another sharpened stick?
Damn it! He's right. Let's just back up and let them do stuff while I.
That's a good point, Rob. If you kill this god of silence, it's just everything just loud all the time.
I really don't know. I just hope that she comes out of the corner so I can hit her without getting too much damage. Alright, she almost took me out of one shot. I'm gonna back up. Let's keep hitting her with. She has 1,000 HP, I just noticed, and most of my zombies are currently not in here. So I'm gonna start backing up out of the room, nice and slow. Ha 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 ha. Hey, silence, babe. It was good seeing you. I seem to have left all my zombies upstairs. I'll be back. So I will return for my revenge on her. Guys, no, just go away. You don't need to deal with her. Oh fuck, she's following. Alright guys, we gotta go. No, zombies, please. Guys, out here. We'll fight her in the streets. We'll fight her in the streets. She has to come out here and fight us. I'm gonna put my bed underneath me so maybe I can recover a little bit more health while I wait for her to come murder us.
She hasn't got the street smarts.
Look at my army. If you can't fight, you can't beat this. I bet she doesn't even come. Yeah, I don't think I think the aggro range isn't that great, and when she killed the last couple, she just kind of gave up. But healing is nice. I don't think she heals, but I'm not going to count on that. Good army so far, though. Good army. Everyone down there. Oh god, what am I attacking? Oh, bats. Bats are fine.
I'm not gonna lie, the stream that I'm watching right now is lagging so far behind because I guess my internet is just a potato.
I've not dropped any frames so far, so I'm not sure. Is anyone out there also? Street fight? Yeah, it's Knife Fight City out here, punk. Yeah, I knew she wouldn't come out here. She was too scared. By the way, we didn't even break under 900 HP, so we're gonna go away. Hey, we'll be back when I have some skeleton champions that actually could do damage to people. We'll deal with that. But for now, we're gonna go to this question mark down. You disturb my customers, leave. Oh yeah, the innkeepers and cooks like to say "get out" when you're outside, so it's like okay.
Yeah, for those of you guys, I'm sure it's looking fine for you guys in everything. It's just it's a delay on my part from what I'm watching, and then also talking to Diggs and such. So also, like I said, my internet is a potato.
Yeah, when I used to watch from like terrible phone internet, when a lot of my old streamers, I could never watch people that weren't affiliated. Back then, it wasn't even affiliation was a thing. You just had to be a Twitch partner or not, which was like near impossible.
Yeah.
But if they were running at like 60 FPS at 1080, my 3G wouldn't be able to watch, so I wouldn't be able to watch my friends play. And I think that's kind of the same thing. If your internet's kind of poopy or it doesn't have a good connection to the Twitch servers.
It is. And listen, Rob, I might be a hermit and I might live in rural Canada, but okay, yeah, maybe my internet does work on a hand crank, which means I should go crank it a couple of times just to make sure it's up to power.
Let's wait a while to get our guys coming. I want to throw the alchemist fire. Free slave? What?
Well, yes, free them.
Oh, they're a slave owner.
Oh.
What do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Well, I'm here to kill you. That's what I'm thinking.
Off your mic before you crank it.
Oh shit! It's Rob.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for that.
Those very
Thanks for coming into the stream. Just say that one thing.
Hey, he got it out. Hey, Drake and S, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it.
Woohoo! Thank you.
We'll do a 100 follower giveaway, but only if all of you are real. Which I believe you are, because you saw Texas tweet, which I appreciate. He was in earlier. He'll probably swing by later. He likes to swing in and make amazingly funny Minecraft jokes. If you guys love your Minecraft jokes, you're going to love the one that's clipped in this channel already.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you the punchline because it was a zinger, let me tell you.
Listening to it live, that was just a knee
Yeah,
slapper.
you couldn't even resist it because it was so live.
With giving away 100
shit.
followers.
He read right into me and he slapped him right back in the face. You're right. I can't give 100 followers away. That wouldn't be okay. I'm going to keep the amount of followers we have currently, and I'm going to use this the scroll of fireball on somebody just to make myself feel better once I see somebody. Let's wash off. I like to be clean. Firebolt? There you are. I cast the firebolt, which does.
We didn't miss out.
I did because
I just chose not to make it.
Yeah, me too. Yep. I was like, I'm gonna let it slide this time. What's down here? Oh, this is the Amazon area. Zombies come. Before they throw too many spears at me, zombies come. Get them, boys.
So,
Yeah.
what does everybody have to look forward to coming up on future streams there? Diggs, do you have any other ideas for games or?
We have a lot of people interested. Like I said, trying to get Mecca and Tooch to stream their Stardew. I want to get Zenith back in for the update for Sunhaven. That was a really fun farming game we played. Psyduck and I were supposed to do Pit People today, but he promised his time to another BPL member tonight, and I wasn't gonna I'm not gonna get out of the way for his promises. And other than that, I
know Rob. Well, I know Rob and I and Tooch are probably gonna stream some more Two Worlds, and gonna need to pick up a lot more alcohol before I can get through the rest of that.
Yeah, that's a party I'm not really into. So I'm glad you guys are just chugging on through.
Well, I'm hoping to grab somebody else, maybe some of the Canadians. I know Striker and I are planning on doing some Ghostbusters in the near future.
Oh, that's awesome.
I also would really like to start streaming some retro games that I love from my childhood that
that's really cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some retro games in there for sure.
Yeah. I have a friend who like started on retro games and then went like on a Kirby kick, and that just blew up. It was great.
Well, I'm currently what I'm trying to get on the go right now. I love the series growing up, and I'm just waiting. I've got the very first one,
Dual wielder.
but it's the Legacy of Kain series. I absolutely love the Legacy of Kain. I love the voice acting. I love the story. I wish they had finished the whole series, but it's one of the things that I'm planning on streaming at some point in the near future, as soon as we get set up and make sure that my internet isn't running as a potato.
All right. You don't need a lot of. I mean, you can down the bit rate a bit if you need it for retro games because they don't have like a lot of move action or high resolution.
Well, just to get Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2 working, I've had to download a bunch of things to drop the frame rate on my own personal computer just to make sure that it runs properly. So that's how old these games are going to be, guys.
It's really funny you bring up Soul Reaver. That was one of the first games that Gummy, my partner, asked me to get her because she wanted to play through it. So she was able to play through those and all the Bioshocks when I first built her first PC.
Well, when you were talking about the vampirism and blood drinking in this game, it actually kind of made me nostalgic for the top-down of Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I'm not sure if you've ever played the original, the very first one. The game that started it all. It's very top-down, kind of almost, I want to say Legend of Zelda-ish. Not the same artwork, but kind of the similar, top-down adventure game. I loved it. It's fun. It
sounds awesome. I'm the only vampire game I really played that was vampire was the Masquerade. What was what was it called? Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah. That was amazing.
I've never played the video game, and I've actually never played the tabletop. I had a friend that tried to introduce me to the LARP.
Okay.
And for those of the LARP is quite interesting. I had a friend who was running me through the process of it and what happens, and where people how they would have a meeting. They would rent out like school and university halls, back before the internet was like a big thing. This is how they had chat boards like, okay, well, we're meeting this night and this is how we're going to do it. And there's lore and a lot of other things, and it sounded quite exciting. It's just one of those things I was like, it sounds fun, but I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
Oh man.
It's something.
Luckily, those things never really go away if you can find a way to play them.
There's something here in where I'm from that a couple of friends of mine run a LARPing, just like a D&D LARP for Cub Scouts and children's groups and stuff like that. And they run them through, and some of them will play like wizards and goblins and stuff like that every year. They run through.
Do they have like a stat sheet, or is it just role playing?
Oh yeah.
They'll
give them stat sheets, and they'll get them to create a character, and then they run them through, and they have foam swords, and they're just like running around and like throwing bean bags like death magic.
Lightning bolt. Yeah, I saw that whole thing. Oh, the Night Owl says, I was involved with an official LARP for about a decade. It was quite fun and responsible for most of my travel. Oh yeah, where was the craziest place that you went on your LARP there, Owl?
Is this Vampire the Masquerade, the LARP, or because
I think he was just talking about a basic LARP, but it'd be really cool to find out.
Vampire the Masquerade was like supposedly like a huge, I don't know if it's international, but there was a huge like city and regional based thing.
Oh my god.
They would run it, and it was all supposed to be interconnected, and so like things that would happen, the leader of each group would write up a little dossier and send it off to, and they would all collect it and stuff like that.
It was official White Wolf LARP. That's awesome. Look who I just ran into in the game. Can you see it or no?
I can't see it yet. It'll happen. But who have you run into?
I've run into Gerald, the monster hunter. Before you stands a man considering to be half man, half beast. His yellow cat-like eyes make you feel uneasy. His pale skin like a vampire and milky white straight hair. A horrible scar goes across his left eye, disfiguring his face.
No, Drake.
He just hit me with fucking dragon's breath like he did Ignis in the goddamn it.
Well, you've got dragon's breath. Throw
Yeah,
it
but
back.
I'm throwing it back at him with the fact that I just read like Gerald, the monster hunter, and he just hit me with a wave of fire. Didn't we just play Witcher RPG?
Yes, we were, and ironically, there was actually because I know Rob's still in the chat. Rob was playing a game. I think it was Potion Maker, and Geralt showed up in that.
He said "fuck."
Yes, of course he did.
Oh yeah, he said it again. I'm gonna drain his blood and walk away. Stares intently. I don't want to kill him because I want to see what he wants to say, but I don't want him to kill all of my zombies. Drink some potion? That's not fair.
He's getting ready.
He said, He said the line from the show.
Night Owl. The oddest place I ended up was probably a campground in rural Connecticut for a 3-day changeling and dreaming LARP. That's interesting. I've heard of people going like renting out like group campgrounds, and
I killed him.
Oh, take his swords.
He had the wolf necklace, a furry symbol of a wolf attached to his string, the Brigandine of Equilibrium, the silver rapier of defiance, and some leather pants.
What? Did you say furry amulet?
Yeah, it's like a furry amulet.
What furries? Why is it always going to be furries?
It's not. I think it just means wolf, but if it's furries, whatever. They're cool people.
They are.
Let's see. Physical armor. Yeah, we'll put that over there. The rapier. It's not quite as good as 4.8. Yeah, not quite. I'll keep it for because it's funny.
Rob is demanding you make that man a zombie.
Okay, fine. I was gonna leave him because I felt like Geralt. Like, come on, move, guys. Where's his body? Oh crap! I don't know where his body is. I think I already raised him. Actually, yeah, I raised him when I first did. I was like, oh crap! They can't eat the bodies. Oh, you were in demand for that week for sure. Now yeah. I got Geraldo.
I have been to many camping events with friends where my friends were like, I can fix a computer, but I cannot set up a tent. Please help me, Bowser, oh mighty one of the forest. And I did.
So now I'm fighting ghouls, which are technically undead, but I can... Okay.
You can't turn them? You can't make them your own?
I can. They leave a corpse, luckily. Spent 3 days in the middle of a field cooking for everyone, giving hot shaves with an antique safety razor while running around in a 3-piece suit. That is amazing. God, I never had anything kind of fun like that. I was very closed off growing up. I was very focused on setting my future straight, which I think I did. But man, I missed so many opportunities. I think the most interesting thing I ever did as a kid was I went to Peace Jam once and met the Dalai Lama.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it was like a Nobel Peace Prize thing, like Peace Jam. And it was like some scientist dude who came up with like some kind of cure or helpful aid for some sickness. I was a very little kid, so I don't I was still in high school, so I don't quite remember the other people. I just know the Dalai Lama. Met him. I sat at a table across from him and made like little beads, like bead bracelets that said like peace or my name on them. But he was just a really like normal dude. He talked about Tibet a little bit. But yeah, it was just this really cool time with a whole bunch of people who were trying to make the world a better place. It kind of helped form my... Oh god. Is it acid raining? Oh shit. My armor. My everything.
My armor. It's melting. It's melting.
It's a terrible thing to lose your armor. Hit him with the... Hit the bidet.
Hey, whoa, don't lose your armor over it.
Whoa.
No, it's really interesting, Diggs. I didn't know you met the Dalai Lama. That's pretty damn impressive, if you ask me.
I mean, if you think... I mean, and that's not even... I mean, I met most of, like, the early 90s Cowboys football team too, but that's a completely different thing. My dad used to take us everywhere, but that was actually a school project. I had this teacher, Mr. Langley, who also got me into the robotics stuff too as well. Yeah, it's been a crazy world. I would love to have done LARP though. I wasn't insecure enough not to join drama and like do plays and do musicals, but the idea of like going to a park dressed up like a knight or a wizard or whatever is like, I'm way too ashamed of myself and lack of self-esteem would never make that happen. Besides the fact that I was so poor, I'd never be able to afford to go.
Oh, that's. I mean, I was asked to do LARP. I didn't do it. I did SCA and borrowed a lot of. For those not knowing what SCA is, it's the Society for Creative Anachronism, or anachronism. It's basically history nerds that like to hit each other with sticks. It was fun. Never really had any of my own stuff to begin with.
Yeah.
And had to borrow it from friends and such. But I mean, I never got to LARP it myself either. Mostly it was pen and paper D&D. I really enjoyed that.
Thanks for the follow, Oxygen Gaming. Yeah, I never even D&D, but I had one memory of any kind of tabletop game before I even knew what I was doing. I went to my buddy Mike's house, and for his birthday this year, he wanted to do a one shot in either Pathfinder or 3.5 or maybe even 3. I don't remember because my character sheet was rolled on the dot. I played a gnome bard who had an amulet that always make my hair shift like the wind was going. So I had this like beautiful pompadour like hairdo, and I actually convinced the party to try cursed food that I ate to see if it was cursed. And it's one of those cursed foods that when you eat it, you can't stop eating it. But then I got to roll to see if anyone else would eat it, and I made everyone eat it. So then the witch, the only one who saved from my attempt or my persuasion or magical charm, whatever, cast rot food. Apparently that's a cantrip. And I was like, okay, I guess we can't eat no more.
Well, I mean, ew, it's gooey and rotten. No, I don't want it anymore.
So then that made the chef mad, and that came out of nowhere and tried to kill us. I got thrown into a pit because we had to leave. But that was like my first tabletop experience as a one-shot over a friend's house I wasn't even considering. Ooh, sweet. I can make them fight each other. But then after that, I didn't touch it again until Critical Role came around. Then I played Pathfinder for a while, and then 5e a lot. All right. All right. Oh, 1 second. I need the viewers to come up on the power. We have... Definitely not that one. We have 2 abilities. Once again, 1 and 2. 1, Corruption. It corrupts the mind of an enemy and makes them fight against their own allies, essentially. Not very, effective. It only lasts for 6 turns, but it could be 6 turns they're not attacking me, which is great. Or Explosion, where it's just a big explosion around the target. It's like a mini fireball. This would be good, and it's not a line shot, so that's really nice, I think.
I mean, my personal choice is Explosion. But
yeah, I'm a big Explosion guy, too. Come on, this is Praise Zorg. This is the BPL, essentially. I mean...
I'm seeing a lot of people who are very familiar.
Hello, welcome back. Tags.
So we got 2.
All right,
2
we're getting all 2s. We're 2s across the board. The greater oots, 2s. Tongue needs explosions. All right, yeah. While Corruption does seem fun, Explosions has the win here. We already are technically going fire. We have our acid damage. We got our death damage. And, 5-6 turns of them attacking their own allies isn't really much, but an explosion is forever.
All hail Zorg in the name of the fire, the storm, and the explosions.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll put a couple points into strength as well, because I'm starting to want to pick up some heavier gear, which I found a really nice sword. Electric longsword. Let's throw that in.
Is that like Electric Boogaloo?
Kinda. Probably. We got the Cleaver of the Star. That's pretty sick. Our gloves are broken from the rain. Raise this guy up. Join our ranks. Oh no! The first god has noticed us.
Uh-oh.
You suddenly smell a mixture of fish and algae. I'm assuming that the god of the rivers is about to show up and try to fight me. He looks like the fish people. I want to be out of the swamp, though, when he shows up, because if he's wet, he takes less damage from my new fire ability.
I have questions. I've lived near water my whole life, and I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of smelling algae. I can understand the smell of fish, but what does the smell of algae mean?
It smells like explosions, in my opinion.
Oh, excellent. Never mind.
My guy is also monologuing, but I've completely yeah, Drake, good job. It definitely does a smell. But yeah, my guy is currently monologuing an undead lich, been around for centuries. He's talking about the God Pharaoh and the King. So if you look on the map here, which I'm not even close to exploring, this is the Empire area up north here. As you can see, there's a huge, like, all these like question marks all around it. This is a big ass city. But on the second floor, Arthur sits here ready for me to kill him. But I'm not going after him until I get unlimited lightning. So you got to hit the Emperor with a lightning bolt. But down in the desert, there's a desert down here, and this is the God King Sandver. He's actually trying to become me. He's found a way to absorb souls, so he's actually becoming a god. So I could choose one of them to kill, and use whatever they drop as a way to get to the dream world and kill all the other gods that I haven't killed on Earth yet.
I might pick this up. This actually looks very interesting.
It has some really cool lore-ish to it. Like, I wouldn't say lore, but just the story is nice. It doesn't feel like it's completely ununique, but not like super unique. I'm like the guy earlier said, like it's kind of like Chronos in a way. You know, your kids take pieces of you to make gods, build a world. Man, these are just walking straight through my guy. Get them, boys. Rage Knight 5, thanks for Arctic Shoto. Thank you for the follow.
Wow, thanks for everybody showing up, guys.
I really, if you're coming from, go ahead and retweet or tweet at text saying thank you for shouting us out. We actually are streaming from inside the BPL right now. I'm Sir Diggs with Hands. You might have seen me on one of the streams or in some videos at one point, or maybe on the podcast if you listen. This is Red Castle Bowser, or as we know him inside here, Big Daddy Bowser.
Yeah.
He's been my right-hand man trying to put this channel together. It became a necessity for the Legion as a whole because there was an overwhelming amount of people trying to produce content for Tex and his YouTube channel. But everything that goes to Tex has to be reviewed by his editors, and then his editors have to edit the things just in case there's an issue. And the editors are already working their darndest on the new Warhammer video, and it's going to be out amazing. The stuff I've seen is amazing already.
It looks nice.
And there's even some special goodies like full on. I don't even want to tease it because it's not even my place, but you're gonna love it. So at the end of the day, Tex sent us thank you. But they're working so hard to get this massive project out of the way that everyone who sent in small videos or gameplay to the editors, it's getting throttled because the editors are busy editing the big project. So I was like, if you guys really want to make content for the WBPL, why don't we just go ahead and make the channel he always throws in all the Battletech videos, WBPL-76. Usually a news thing. Our mayor elections are on there when we had them. But at the end of the day, it's like, we just have this little outlet to where anyone in the Legion would like to stream and share some of the games with the community. They could do it here, and it wouldn't take up time for the editors, and Tex could swing in and say hi and all that stuff. And I really appreciate him sending you all here because this is his project too. Tex is if you listen to the podcast, he originally says that he told me many, many years ago, but it came back up in a podcast that he's always wanted to run his own TV channel. Well, this is kind of like that. He's more hands off, but I think as it grows, he'll take more hands on.
The BPL got UHDF.
Exactly.
For anybody who got that joke. Something I'm going to say about this is I've only been yes, the BPL.
Yeah,
TV
this
channel.
is the BPL TV channel WBPL-76.
At some point,
we are currently. Sorry, what's that? We're currently working on commercials, music. Whatever we can to kind of make it shine and fun for everybody, but we're all new to streaming. We don't usually stream outside of like, here's the gameplay and we move on. But what's up with Striker?
I was just gonna say, Striker of the BPL. He's the official newscaster of the BPL. He's going to bring you random news of the BPL and just weather, not weather where he is, just random weather throughout the world. Someday it'll be Sydney, Australia. Today it's Sydney, and other things like that. So stay tuned for random weather. That's going to happen. I
Very
think
important.
that I'm totally going to stream for that. I'd like to hear random weather. But
Random weather's good.
yeah, the one thing I've got to say is you know, I haven't been in the BPL as long as you, but so far I've seen a lot of people coming together and helping one another, and this is it. This is what we like to do. We like to help out techs. We like to help out each other and have fun doing it. So, cheers to that.
And I just love the idea. I used to stream a bit on my own at just Twitch TV/Digi DIGI, but I found it wasn't really for me because I was doing it for the wrong reasons. And this is just fun because I can hang out with a couple friends, stream some, and then let other people. Like, I'm technically just the stream manager. I just wanted to do something today because, oh god, the goddess showed up and I'm not even at full HP. Ow, he hit me with a water wall. Now, this is a minor god. This is easy. He says, "Her, I love the smell of this world. We meet at last, Zenith. I've heard a lot about you. Why don't you go back to where you came from so we can avoid the destruction of this beautiful place, huh?" Zenith smirks. "You look one of them fishermen. Did you make them in your image? They evolved on their own, like many things in this world. I took the image to honor them. Such admiration for your own creations. I wish I could feel the same about my children." Get serious. A little bit corny, but it's pretty cool that you run into, like, all the gods all the gods hint at you about the world, and I love it because there's a whole world building of like your interactions with the different gods and the special guys in the world. There's a lot of special guys. Let's end with a fireball, then with the breath, and then some acid. The acid works. Let's steal some HP back so we don't die. Let's run away so we can let our dudes do it while we pick them off from a distance.
You know why, Rob.
You know why, Rob.
So, just a quick question, because I've heard it now a couple times. Did you name your character Zenith?
Well, that's because she came in here earlier, and she was one of the first people in the stream, and she's like, "Hey," I'm like, "All right." I named the first character after Tarnik, actually, who's been awesome since he got in here. And unfortunately, I tried to take on something a bit too bad for me, and I got wrecked. He was a golem fallen knight, and it didn't pay off for me. But right now, he's too busy focusing the zombies, so I can keep hitting him with acid. He's almost dead. 54 HP, 51 HP, 35. With some fireballs. Yeah! So when you explode, you see those waves coming off him. That's all the rivers of the world drying up now. So up here, all this that was, well, not up there, but yeah, there's all rivers that were in this area are now gone and dried up. And we get a ring of nature to help with our allergies.
It's a lot of thirsty people.
Yeah, luckily wells are still there, but yeah, it's unfortunately for everybody, that's not me. Alright, I was heading down to deal with the mutant. There's an alchemist guild down here that made all the mutants, kind of like... Technically, it's just a shout out to Witcher. Rags.
What was this game? This game must have just been recently released.
It is. Let's just rest for a while and get some stamina back. Uh-oh. Okay, we're surrounded. We can sleep.
Surrounded by the undead.
I mean, you could always sleep around it. Yeah, Tarnik died. It was my bad, though. I thought I could stun magic users long enough to survive, but then another one came up, and the archers in this game, if you're a melee monster and you don't have a way to close the gap, technically the barbarian has the bull charge, which negates that kind of thing once, or actually you can do as many times as you want. Hey, thanks for the follow, Cesrac. The Fallen Knight doesn't have a gap closer, at least not early that I've seen, so we got picked off by archers like crazy. Let's just keep sleeping. Guys, deal with that. Let's put an explosion behind him. Yeah.
Explodey.
Let's go steal some life back. It'll hurry us up. That confused one. Thanks for the follow, man. I've been had. I'm not your dad. I'm going to store. Be back at 15. Oh crap, maybe 18 minutes? Dad, please. Yeah, this is just one of the many classes. Like I said, it doesn't do very well later because everything hits for 40 or more damage, and that will just delete your army of zombies one by one. But this, you know, you have a lot of range stuff. This is Warlock stuff, the Fire, Dragon's Breath, Explosion. This is Necromancer stuff. We decided the multi-class kind of. Oh, there's a tower here. Okay. I found a nice little alchemy base up in the tower. Gonna take the poison knife and head back down. I don't want my zombies flying up there. Rah! Apparently this...
I have learned something, Diggs. I can now see the activity feed. I now know when somebody follows us.
Hey!
I am getting smarter.
He's getting smarter. Watch out, people.
S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
B-I-N-G-O.
Yes, Drake.
Oops.
Smirt.
Hey.
Why did you use quotation marks, Grumpy Monk?
Hey, it's Red. Grumpy Monk is Red Mage of the Black Pants Legion.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yep. Ooh, I could summon... Do I? I don't have it. Shit. I could possibly summon the Swamp God if I could find some reagents. Damn, I was hoping I'd find him here. Nope. Oh, I did find a salad that I can't eat because I'm too cool for that.
You're not gonna eat your greens.
Nah,
They're healthy for you.
Probably.
Unless they've got garlic on them.
That would be mean.
Totally.
Who puts garlic in a salad? What's wrong with you
Especially for a
people?
vampire.
I mean, that'd probably be the reason they did it. Although I would like to find more ritual stuff. Usually you run into Ash or succubuses or something like that to help you.
Just steal their stuff, do rituals with it.
Mostly.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, because if you have the ritual stuff, you could summon gods at their altars. And there's an
Oh, I
altar to the
see.
swamp god right here. But I don't have any way to use it for chaos. Oh, hopefully one of these guys drops something worth it. Wait, I just drain? What? What? What did I do? Okay. I accidentally attacked the ground, and it made it seem like I got healed off it. Yeah, suck pussy, ink pussy, mute pussy. These are all terrible. Feel bad.
Oh, Aloe. I still respect you, though, Aloe.
You gotta respect Aloe.
I do.
He goes, Dax! Oh, this game is called Soulash. You're the evil guy trying to kill everything to get back all parts of your soul from the world, because everything in the world is made from your soul. At some point in your terrible existence, you decided to make some children because you had that idea. Your children decided to say they want to make things, but you were like, no, that's for me only. They ripped you apart and blocked you away, and you barely survived, and now you're back weak as hell, hoping to one day be able to take on all the gods instead of the minor gods to level up. And Sandro Seath, thank you for following. If I butchered that, that is my fault.
Sandro Skeeth. That's an interesting name. Everybody, I love reading nicknames on the internet. It's always fun to see what people can come up with.
Yeah, there's some great ones I've already followed. Just overall, thanks everybody, really. I mean, I know Tex sent you, which is kind of like a gimme. This is like, part of his whole thing in his Discord for us people who are big fans and got in. And I don't just keep, if you If you put in your application, hell yeah. If you didn't, then what are you waiting for?
Thanks, Red. I appreciate it.
What, is he talking shit?
Totally.
That's, you know what? I'm gonna get him. Know where he is. I don't live anywhere near him though. Saskatchewan. I don't actually know if that's where he's from.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot he's a fellow Canuckistan, Canuckistaner like me.
He is. So right now I'm just trying to go around and see if I could find any kind of material so I could do some summoning ritual stuff. At some point I'll unlock enough of the world where I can teleport around. You get so strong you can just click here and go, I want to go there. But right now I'm still trapped to the body of a vampire, which really isn't that bad. Let's sleep for a little bit.
Sorry.
Let's get our stamina back, because if we don't get that back, we won't even be able to cast spells very well. You know, it's getting a little bit late for me. I think I'm gonna call it here. Actually, I like where I'm in the game. It's an easy pickup deck. It saves exactly where you are. But unfortunately, I got work tomorrow. Even though it's a half day, so I will unfortunately need to call it for tonight. If you have anything you want to do, you can go ahead.
Well, you know what? I think I might try to figure out something for tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Well, so I had fun for the hour that I've been here. I'd like to thank everybody that came and watched Diggs play this Soulash. We got one last question though. How'd you find? How is the game? Oh my god!
This game is quite enjoyable. I'm a big fan of roguelikes, and this one's still getting developed. The developer's really into it. I love the premise that you have all these different races you could choose from weird to normal, to all these different like anti-classes like Poacher and Fallen Knight, like all that. And you can use that to kind of build your evil guy from essentially being reborn and like a husk all the way up till you can take on the goddess of death, or the god of death, life, your first daughter and your first son and all that. Highly recommend it. I got no affiliate link, but maybe one day the Soulash guy will reach out and be like, hey, I really like that stream. You should do a giveaway. Unfortunately, we did not reach 100 followers tonight, so maybe tomorrow when we hit 100 we'll give away something nice and easy, nothing too expensive. We're not making money off this, but thanks everyone for coming out. If you followed, really appreciate it. If you didn't, keep an eye out. We'll most likely be back tomorrow with maybe something from Big Daddy Bowser. Hey, Tubular Tony, you are truly tubular now.
Yeah, so we're out, and stay tuned for the next couple of days because we're gonna try and stream as much as we can.
All right. Thank all of you so much.
Thank you
for coming out. And I just want you all to know that you're beautiful, you're worthy, and hopefully one day your application will come through on the BPL application list in a future video. And we will catch you next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye.